Hello and welcome to my final video in my 10-part mini series. This video will be showing and walking through InDesign, setting up a file, developing it and leading it. First off, you want to download the Adobe program InDesign and then come over and select Create New. It is preset to picus, which is the unit measurement in InDesign. I like to go with millimeters, and depending on the size of your format, you can adjust it here. So for example, it's currently set at a A3 piece of paper size. You can change the amount of pages you want. For example, in a booklet, you can go up to as many as you need, or if you're just doing a title page, just do one. Depending how you're setting out your document, columns and column gutter sizes allows you to fine tune and find one that's best suited for you. Personally, I like to go with 4, with column gutters being 5mm as well as margins being 5 to create a consistent flow throughout the document. Then you will continue to press create. As you can see, the interface shows all of the tools to your left, the properties, pages and CC libraries to the right hand side. Properties dependent on what you are using, such as text, will show the properties of that component, text type, as well as all the text relation. Pages shows you your different pages. For example, if you want to create an additional one, you can insert page, amount, and OK. Your A master page is a control page in the sense that if you were to write text on that one, it will then be applied to all. One of the great tools of using Adobe InDesign is the simple ability to install images, text, and other things using these guidelines that I have previously installed and allowing them to instantly snap. I will do this by showing you here. So just dragging in some images into the InDesign folder and then resizing them to better suit your needs can be done by selecting, holding Control and Shift at the same time and dragging down to the required size needed. And as you will see, they will snap to the edge of the grid line. You can also do center of the page, center of a grid line, and also center on the horizontal axis. Along with also resizing images, you can also resize the actual image within the crop box. So double clicking on the image will make it highlight red. You can then size it to suit, and you will see that it does not actually change the overall size. And then you can position to better suit your requirements and use the guidelines to center it perfectly if needed. I've just selected Ctrl Z to get that back to normal. Ctrl 0 allows you to view the whole sheet at once. And I will just quickly arrange these images into a format. And so I've just quickly formatted the images into an arrangement. I'm just quickly the abilities of installing text and the way in which you can change that. So simply I'm just going to write images. Once that's selected, you can then go down to your characters and properties, depending on how you suit. There's a full list of texts available, which you can also download off the internet and import. For example, there, and then you can also go down and change your size. For this one, I'm just going to stick with Monstrat, as it's just a simple one and easy and smooth. And then you can use that to align, or if you are wanting, you can center to the right hand side and also use other alignment tools as seen here. Another one that is great to use is also the use of the magazine alignment. So if you have large bodies of text, rather than it being one large paragraph, you can create it into separate lines to allow it to have that magazine format. An example of using different font styles, I will show the way in which you can do so by just creating another. For example, using the magazine layout style, you can go create new text box, right click, fill with placeholder text, select it, scroll down here to your properties and select the amount of text frames you would like. Then you can press Ctrl Dash to create a preview. If you want to change the alignment to have an offset, you can highlight all and just simply move over. You can also select and hold down Shift to allow for a better alignment. Control. And there we go. Now onto exporting. It's dependent on the way in which you are using the file. I am just simply going to export it into a standard folder as JPEG, image 01. You can also select different types. The most used are PDF or JPEG. In this case, I'm just going to go with JPEG, save. You can go all pages. For example, in this document, we had 3 pages, or just this one page we're working on. You want to set the quality as high as possible, dependent on your use, and that is simply exported. Thank you for listening to my 10-part mini-series videos. I hope these videos have been informative and have allowed you to develop your skills and learnings throughout this class, and I look forward to developing these skills further into the future as I continue my studies. Thank you.